Ahí estamos. Tanta fallos, creo que sea, y el stream absorbe ese, pero bueno.
It's a monolith.
¿Vale?
We worked so hard to obtain the spiritual power.
That's reality. And there's all.
I know that.
But his domain is less of an obstacle now, thanks to the spiritual.
It might be a trap set by Kittybeard, though.
You know, precautions like these may determine the outcome of the.
Oh, the power to perceive the truth.
Ever the skeptic, aren't you?
We did gain some experience through the ordeal.
We need to trust them, Mikleo. Believe in.
Don't get so worked up.
Dazzle.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. You are helping me get my revenge.
You awake, Edna?
See you next month, loser.
Crimson Edge!
Not half bad.
That's more like it.
Almiranta. O no. Hombre, el tipo también. Vale, está muy bien avanzado. Por parte lo azul. Que es fusionado. Bueno, aquí ya no. Ya no fusiono más.
Focus, guys!
Blow you away!
Freezing strike!
Gonna grovel and apologize, huh? Be my guest.
Vale, eso sigue igual. A ver altitud 16. a preparar operativos. A preparar operativos. Tú sigue, ¿no?
How's this for a start?
Delivery confirmed. You sparrow feathers definitely know how to secure quality goods. Now, about our next order.
Sorry, but something else has come up actually. We hope to do business with you again, though.
Felice, Talfrin.
Boss, what perfect timing.
Work?
Yeah, we got
Hey,
something we should discuss elsewhere.
come on over here.
All right.
We were approached by a secretary from the Roland's government. It looks like a job offer.
What?
Is this secretary the steward to the Emperor?
That's right. Plus, we got some juicy info, too. It seems that the Queen of Rolands is making moves to adopt the child of her late brother.
Interesting. The current Emperor is the son of the previous one, but the Queen wasn't the mother.
Right. And she once conspired with her own son in an attempt to shift the line of succession to him. You remember how that all worked out. You can bet the secretary hasn't forgotten either.
Sounds fine. I'll handle it.
You're taking the job? You realize this client is our sworn enemy.
Remember the creed of the Scattered Bones. If the job itself is a necessary one, it doesn't matter who the client is. That's what we stand for, isn't it?
I suppose it is. Gosh, boss. I don't know what we'd do without you.
And that's why I'm the boss.
Anyway, how should we approach the client?
We'll sneak into Pendrago Castle.
Seriously?
The client's probably too skittish to come meet with us personally, and a proxy won't do it all. I need to judge the client for myself.
Got it. If we're headed for the castle, I better call up everyone.
Don't worry. I'm going with her. There's some things a shepherd can't ignore.
Huh?
You sure? Is this okay, boss?
Rose, it's looking like the Imperial family has somehow gotten mixed up with Hellions.
We should go by ourselves.
Talfrin, Felice. We'll go by ourselves. It'll be easier to get around that way.
All right. Take care out there, boss.
Saray, you watch over our boss now. You hear? Will do.
I feel kinda guilty, getting you all wrapped up in the affairs of the Scattered Bones.
It's really okay. I should be there for you. All the more so if Hellions might be involved.
Finally, it's time. Let's get going to Pendrago.
Tezel, you're really going through with this?
Better late than never.
What's this about?
You don't need to know.
Oh, come on! Just tell me!
Hey, cut it out! Get the hell off me!
What an adorable couple.
Hey, can it, Pixie? Let's get moving.
Tezel, are there really Hellions in the Roland's Imperial family?
You're slow to catch on. Go see for yourself.
Hey,
Yes, Saray, I know.
It's cool, guys. I love being kept in the dark.
sorry.
I promise, just a little bit longer and we'll be able to explain.
All right, if you say so.
Qué majos. Y ni siquiera me dejan sacarme la entrada de... Pedro. Todo esto son raros.
Zavid!
Somehow I'm guessing this ain't a coincidence.
Just a word of friendly advice. Leave your opponent this time to me.
Don't mess with me, Zavid.
I'm not messing with you, especially not now. You can listen to me or not, your choice. But I'm handling this either way.
Like hell.
Fair enough, Dezel. But just so you know, there's 2 people left that I've still got a score to settle with. And I didn't save these last 2 shots of mine just to throw them away.
What are you even talking about?
Mickey boy, when a man says he means business, he means business. Don't ever forget that! Now! Come at me!
It's on.
This is ridiculous!
Too late now! Here goes!
Scumbag! I'm not letting an ass like you interfere with my plans.
I'm gonna have to beat this ass first before you can say that.
Soren, I'm handling this. Don't you dare try to keep me out of it.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Shadow Shot! Horizon
Double
Storm!
Demon Fist!
Attack, Foul Beast!
Geoshock! Constrictor Phase! One of them!
Tiger Blade!
Windland!
Concentrate!
Scum like you should die!
Shining Mirror! Rising Phoenix!
You're pretty good. Maggie!
Attack, Foul Beast!
Here's a beatdown! Alpha Barrage! Look at this go! Guess I... Damn. You're a lot better at this than you used to be. Hey, if you can't stop this fool from killing the Hellions, then try using this. Its power can stop malevolence from binding with people.
Got it.
I'll give you my very last shot. You can pay me back later.
Why do this?
Hell if I know. Go on ahead. Zavid needs a nap.
This thing sure is weird.
Is that the thing Zavid gave you? He said that it's a tool that shoots out power.
Yeah, and that's how he gets power to oppose the malevolence.
So, if you shoot yourself, you gain more power. If you shoot someone with it, you sever their ties with the malevolence. So it's kind of like a bow that only fires arrows of pure energy. Is that it?
These bullets have that kind of power?
Presumably.
And this is the last one, huh?
Looks like it. Assuming we can't figure out how to make more.
How about we take it apart and see if we can...
No way.
I know. We probably wouldn't know how to put it back together if we did that.
We need to treat it with care. It's obviously valuable.
An arrow of force.
What the fuck? Acciones recomendadas. Devuelve mi tiempo. ¿Qué te parece esa acción recomendada? Con dos cojones. Yo estos fallos de PlayStation 4 con todo lo que haya habido no lo entiendo. Tendría que estar pulido, no, más que pulido. Bueno, así que no, ya está antes de jugar pues que podrán. Para cuenta. ¿No espera? Creo que sí. Va a pasarlo todo a modo turbo.
Work?
Yeah.
Come on.
Porque ya lo viste.
We were approached.
Is that it's in? You remember? And we'll got it.
Don't.
Huh?
You. We should.
How? All right.
So we'll. It's that better.
What's
You-
all?
Hey,
What?
hey,
Des,
you're-
hey.
Yeah. It's I are.
Mira, conversación. Estamos aquí en la... Sí. Vale. Dejar punto guardado. A ver al tiempo. En el pasto 2. Voy a guardar ahí directamente. No es el mismo puñetero fallo. Estoy haciendo. Y ya. Pues eso. Vale. Vamos. Aquí saldrá la... No me da opción de que pase de eso. No hace nada.
Zavid!
Just don't.
Sí.
What?
Not. Make.
It's
This is ridiculous.
El ridículo sí.
Too late now! Here goes!
Eso sí que no puedes quitar.
No, you don't! I'm not letting an ass like you interfere with...
Podría...
with my plans.
Gonna have to beat this ass first before you can say that.
Soren, I'm handling this. Don't you dare try to keep me out. What a first strike! Scumbag! Geostigma!
Lion's Howl! Bridget move! Maggie!
Lightning strike! Go!
Renting Gale!
Yes, It's
Got it. What?
Go on.
¿Qué pasa ahí? Yo qué sé. Vale, sí. Muchacho. Pues hace las cosas. Vale. Pues ahora controla mi creo.
This is his secret. Look out.
Y bueno. Como Dios que sí. ¿Qué hacer? A ver si me cierra. Voy a borrar. Oh,
We'll have to wait for nightfall to sneak into the castle. Why don't we chill at the inn for a bit?
¿por qué no empezamos y no pasamos nada? ¿Por qué no lo hacemos? Que no tenemos nada. Bueno. A ver tú, comprar. Voy a comprar todo lo que tengas todo. Vale, fusionar armas. Tú con tú. Tú con tú. Tú. Aguas de otra parte, primero con esto. Sí, después... paraguas de cuarzo. Sombría, colores de pastel. Paraguas de feldapato tiene que esperar. Ups. Papel. Aquí. Hojas en contra. Otro que tiene que esperar. Toma el fútbol. Podemos asesinar de Ups. Vaya foto de a ver tu base. Pues con este. Y luego pues con este mismo. Ahora es amigo el dueño. Mira, a ver qué le... Tú con tú. Soledad, susurrada, pues ahí está. Ya el despacho. Hala. Ya el figor. Hala. Lanza la muerte inminente. Lanza calcita. Espada. Extra. No da igual. No va a ganar la velocidad. La espada no puede. Vale, el pato. Uff, no, que tengo profesionales para el pato. Florita. Llamas valiosas. Claro, que no también hecho. Pendientes de hacer. Y tú. Pero. Tú. Otro. Dios. Ay. Ya, la que mi versi. Pendiente de Mira dorada. Nada de preocupación. Poder mental. Espacio, chaleco de andar. Que no me... Está bastante bien, nada, 2 test. Entonces al conseguir que todos sean del mismo no. Otro West y último 2. Bien. Ahora vamos bien. Justice por 2. No, una cosa. Para que no. Ah, muy bien. Al máximo. Bueno. Ondas de cuarzo. Todas me añaden. Nada, que me pone el cuerpo. Otra cosa fácil. Vale, los equipamos con equipamiento. Sellado. Vale. Importantísimo, ¿verdad? Voy. What the fuck? sí. Pues no, dijo algo de que iba a hacer la cena al volver, no sé qué. Ni idea.
Well, if it ain't the boss! Welcome, welcome!
Lunar! But you look like a Hellion!
Oh dear, look at that face. You're scaring me, boss.
We don't have time to toy with the likes of you. Come on, I'll settle this right here and now.
What exquisite anger. It makes me so hungry.
Here he comes!
Blow you
The malevolence he emits is incredibly strong.
You mean it's just like with the Cardinal before?
Don't think about anything else until we beat it!
Got it!
What?
So, you think I could use that weapon?
Don't even try it. You'll just injure yourself.
Damn it! Still not enough?
It's the end of the line, Lunar.
Now!
Got it.
What is this feeling?
Watch out! There's someone else here!
Might you refrain from acting out of turn?
That voice!
Shut up! Don't interfere with me!
Foolish, reckless fox. Your role was to lead them on, if you recall. If you act recklessly and provoke his anger, what will we do then?
Wait!
This wasn't the plan, but I'm flexible.
Whoa! What the?
Ujú.
Scum like you! Destroy! What? Not bad, but still.
You'd better go after him, or you'll lose him, girl. Surely you won't let him get away with such a vile betrayal.
Then that so-called job offer.
It was a trap!
Damn it.
Quit messing around and show yourself!
What's your hurry? Relax. This is just the opening act.
I'll relax when you're good and dead!
Tezel, do you know whose voice that is?
How could I forget? That's who I've been after for so long!
What?
Haven't you noticed, Lila?
I have. There is no malevolence within this domain.
Meaning that whoever's generating this isn't a Hellion.
What could this mean?
Lunar!
Yeah! What is going on?
Rather productive for an opening act. What splendid anger you've shown me, girl. If it should blossom into hatred. Oh, but how happy he will be.
Who is she?
I've waited so long.
Indeed, the time is ripe for both of us.
Wait, Dazzle! She's not a Hellion!
Like I give a damn. You turn my friends into Hellions and drag the name of the Wind Riders through the mud?
What are you talking about, Dazzle?
Do you mean to say that the girl still doesn't know? Splendid! Oh, how splendid! The perfect scene has been set.
Dazzle, no!
Let me go! This moment is what I've been living for!
Everyone stop! This whole thing is wrong! Saray, Dazzle, what's going on?
Dear, dear girl. Let me fill you in. In a desperate effort to preserve and continue the Wind Riders, who were his last concrete connection to his dead comrade, this seraph abused your remarkable resonance to periodically commandeer your body, steering you all into the darkness, recreating the Wind Riders as an assassin's guild. Then, in his quest to kill a Hellion, he set his sights on the power of the Armatus, using you over and over as a vessel to enact his vengeance. It was all right, he thought. It was all to avenge his friend. I do wonder if you agree.
That's right. And to take my revenge against you, I would do it all again in a heartbeat!
That's enough, creepy little girl, for now.
Yeah, there's something wrong about all of this.
Let's get out of here! I think not. She became a Hellion? Why? If words alone won't make you remember. Well, like I said, I'm flexible.
So, you show your true colors at last.
Dang it!
Scum like you, I'm gonna kill you! That's the only reason I live!
Oh, how lost you are in the illusion of self-affirmation.
What are you saying?
It's quite pitiful, really. Though I do understand how you got like this.
Lila, get ready to purify her!
Not this time. I'm gonna kill her!
Dazzle!
What?
You mustn't! There's no other way. No! He's broken the pact?
Dazzle!
Tisk, tisk. I can't let you do that.
What? But why?
Saray, this isn't the time!
All right.
Again, I can manipulate the senses of others, deceive them through illusion. So when it looked like you'd suddenly turned into a Hellion... Precisely. Though for the record, the Hellion was real. This won't do.
Slice through air!
Won't do.
Lila, use the authority of the Prime Lord to stop Dazzle.
I can't! The Sublord has broken the pact!
Can that even be done?
Not usually. It can't be done from the Sublord's side. My, this is getting interesting. This won't do. This won't do.
Tell me what it is you're after!
There is something you should know, Shepard.
What?
Let me show you exactly what mischief your Seraph friend has wrought.
Aqua Blade! Runic Circle!
This won't
How's
do.
multiple current? Fear this?
All he did was merely give his blessing. That's all. But not every blessing of the Seraphim is one that brings fortune to the people.
Finally! Finally, I can kill you! Die!
I really enjoy traveling with them. We're so lucky.
Yeah, I'm truly grateful.
And of course, I want to bring the Wind Riders under Rollins' wing. You're the greatest in the land.
But engagement to you, Prince Conan? It's like a dream.
I'm sorry to see our journey end, but all's well that ends well.
No. I don't want this to end.
Don't let up out there! Go!
Prince Conan, the captain is missing!
Get away from her right now!
Who are you to order me around?
He's already a Hellion.
Huh? Who are you talking to?
You all smell so delicious. It's driving me wild.
How could he have completely turned into a Hellion in such a short amount of time?
Your Highness, what is this nonsense about us killing the first Imperial Prince?
Guards! The traitor scum are here!
A trap, huh? You sick lunatic.
How can this be?
It appears that Brad, the leader of the Wind Riders, has murdered the prince. He is already in custody of the Pendrago City Guard. All other Wind Riders are likewise under arrest.
Understand? It's all because Prince Conan became a Hellion, and at the urging of his Hellion greed, he sought to eliminate all hindrances. And by now, I imagine that you've already guessed what made him a Hellion. Have you not? Him.
I might be willing to pardon you, at least, if you'll agree to be mine.
What?
Oh, come now. You'd be the kept woman of the heir to the throne! A greater honor does not exist.
Why you?
Come on!
Behold, this is the fruit of your blessing. Do you have any idea what people call those with this kind of power? Angels of death.
It was all my fault? All my fault.
Looks like someone finally remembers his past.
Rose! Jezel! Move it!
And now the real fun starts, Shepard. Pay close attention.
Rose.
Jezel, don't...
Got it?
Dijo que te estás haciendo panqueque. Dijo que te estás esperando.
Why, you?
You mustn't! Rose is horribly wounded. Even if you purify the malevolence, she doesn't have the strength to handle the burden. You mustn't attack now. Rose will...
If we don't do anything, Rose will become a Hellion.
Except her wounds will kill her even before that happens.
A shepherd is faced with difficult choices sometimes. Isn't that right? Better decide quickly, shepherd. Your darling comedian doesn't have long.
Silence!
Hold it, Saray. Get back for a moment. I have a plan.
What?
Oh, shepherd, do quit your desperate flailing about. You risk making a mess of the grand stage I spent all this time preparing.
Saray, listen.
Dezel, don't push yourself.
Just listen to me. We have to sever the bond between Rose and the Hellion.
Even for the shepherd, that would be nothing short of a miracle.
It's impossible.
Saray, hand me that thing you cut from Savid. It can fire strength itself, right? Then I shall be that strength. I shall be your attack.
What do you mean?
Even as he is absorbed into the Hellion, he'll become an attack with a will of its own. He'll find the bond between Rose and the Hellion and sever it without hurting her body.
But that's just suicide!
If I can summon up the last reserves of my strength, and merge them with the power stored in this one remaining bullet, I can stay myself long enough to break the bond, while leaving Rose untouched. Saray, neither Rose nor I can afford to waste any more time. You understand, don't you?
Dezel? No!
Counting on you. Don't mess this up!
Lukai Yerlik!
Rose, I'm so sorry. It was me. I caused you, the Wind Riders, everyone to suffer. It's all my fault.
That's what was bugging you? I suppose from the outside it looked like we were suffering. But as far as I'm concerned, these have been the happiest years of my life. 5 years ago, when everything went pear-shaped, we could have been tossed to the winds. But instead, we got to travel again together as the scattered bones and the sparrow feathers. I was so happy. In fact, I'm grateful to you. Really. Hey, come on. There's gotta be more you want to say.
I'm useless. In the end, I wasn't good for a damn thing. But I can say I did one thing right. Just one. And that one right thing made everything else worthwhile. I'm eternally grateful to you too, Rose. Thank you.
Yeah.
Tell Saray and the others that it wasn't all bad. romping around those ruins with all those nutballs.
I will.
And if they get bummed out about this, tell them, hey, I thought you had good to do in the world. Keep moping and crying, and I'll chain you up so tight you can't even breathe. And then, give him a good kick in the ass for me.
Yeah.
Good luck out there. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah!
Rose!
Qué fue.
Oh, thank goodness.
So, how does it feel? What do you think, Shepherd? To be as infatuated with someone as he once was? Is it not right that Seraphim, whose blessings only cause misfortune, should not be allowed to exist? Was not his very existence evil to the core, and deserving of extermination?
Lies!
You've got quite a bark, girl. Those are some plucky words from one who once sought to kill the Shepherd for the same reasons.
Who are you anyway?
I am Simone. Like him, a wretched, pitiable seraph, burdened with countless sins. And now, Exeunt.
Wait!
I suggest you make time to grieve.
I told everyone to meet here tomorrow morning. Sometimes it's best to be alone for a while.
Thanks, Mikleo.
Saray, don't worry about it too much. I need a bit of a walk myself. Dazzle's death, his shameful acts, and the things Simone said. Perhaps they're all things the Shepherd has to accept in order to quell the Lord of Calamity.
I'm just not sure how to feel about it all.
I was thinking you should quit.
What?
Just hear me out. I used to think that when the Shepherd was getting crushed and overwhelmed by his duty or by his destiny, that it was something that you could just up and quit. Until yesterday, that is. Things are different now.
For Dazzle's sake, if nothing else, I want to find the answers.
That's right. It isn't even some feeling of obligation so much as I just want to know, in the hope that we won't make the same mistakes again. So that's why I no longer think you should quit.
We definitely have to find some answers.
Right. And it isn't just the shepherd's duty either. This journey is something we, all of us, need to own.
That's true. Thank you.
There's no need for thanks. I just said how I truly feel.
Our friend, the creepy little girl, she said she was burdened with sins.
Right. And she also said that the shepherd must know the truth of Seraphim, who carry such sorrowful burdens.
Of those whose mere existence means human suffering. Sometimes death can be a release. If just by living one causes terrible things to happen, then death would be.
Edna, stop right there!
I'm not talking about Dazzle, you idiot.
You shouldn't be saying that about your brother either!
So what if I did? They're just words. It's probably nothing you haven't heard before anyway.
I still don't like it. I don't want to hear it right now.
Oh. Then there's nothing to discuss.
Yeah.
Saray. All I was really trying to say is that I think Dazzle was saved in a way. I chose my words poorly, and it was wrong.
Thank you, Edna.
Don't mention it.
Lila, what are you doing?
Oh, this?
That's incredible! How'd you do that?
Making paper crafts like this really takes the edge off for me. I forget about all my cares, and it's like I just enter my own little world.
I see.
Saray, you've got to stop carrying the burden all by yourself.
I think this one's gonna be tough, even if I share the burden. I find myself wondering, was there anything else I could have done? Should we have talked it over first? I just start thinking about things.
Moments of reflection are good for the spirit, Saray, but regrets solve nothing.
What's this?
Humans have a custom. Sometimes they send a paper boat down a river imbued with a remembrance of their lost one, so that it may reach them. Since Dazzle was a wind seraph, I thought maybe a bird that soars through the air would be more fitting. Now, Saray, let's send it off.
I'm sure it reached him. Lila.
Yes?
Thank you. But you mustn't try to carry the burden all by yourself either.
I'll be quite fine. There's no need to worry. I'm going to stay up here for a while. The wind feels comforting.
All right then.
Okay. I too have a ways to go. Saray.
Huh?
Back there, I spoke with Dezel during his last moments. And when I saw him then, I remembered something that I'd forgotten long ago. I had met him before, when I was really little. I realized he'd probably been protecting me ever since, my whole life.
Rose, Dezel didn't want you to know that. He said he wanted you to live believing you'd come this far by your strength alone.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he wanted. But I actually wish he'd just straight up told me, without knowing I was a jerk, self-absorbed and totally ungrateful to him.
Sorry.
From now on, you gotta tell me these things, alright?
Right. This is actually a load off my mind. I was worried you'd be, devastated.
Yeah, I don't know. A whole lot of things happened all at once. And somehow it doesn't feel like I'll never see him again. And the garbage that crazy Simone chick was spouting, I think it says more about her problems than anything else.
Rose, you're my hero.
Oh, I just don't like to think too much. Anyway, Saray, you get some good rest.
I will.
Hey, Shepard. Tell me something. How was Dezel in his last moments?
He was smiling.
So, he was he? I guess he got his wish after all.
Zaveid, you knew Dezel, didn't you?
Sort of. There was a time my comrades and I saved him, and he was just a little rascal.
Oh. Is that why your fighting styles are so similar?
Yep. He learned by copying me. And yet, I don't think he even remembered who I was. That fellow tossed everything away, even his memories. But if something gets thrown away, you just gotta find it again. And you found it for him, didn't you?
Hey, are you trying to comfort me, Zaveid?
You bet I am. You're gonna be my all-important vessel pretty soon. Can't have you getting all malevolent on me.
Huh?
And on that note, I think I'll go talk to Lila about that Sublord Pact.
You gotta be kidding me!
Well, I can't exterminate the Hellions all by myself anymore, can I? And besides, if I tag along with you, I can collect your debt to me whenever I like.
You can't just decide something like that!
Oops, I did. Anyway, see you tomorrow, Sheps.
That lousy...
Ah, cierto, tienes el pollo. Ahora que estoy tan caído en ello. Yo he comido un bocadillo,
Morning, Saray. Did you sleep well?
Yeah.
You don't look like it.
Yo, Saray!
Oh, Zaveid. you're still here.
Ouch! Lila, is he always this cold?
Well, it looks like everyone's here. Care to explain why you wish to enter the Sublord Pact?
No problemo. My goal is directly connected to the Shepherd's journey.
Your goal? Oh yeah, you said there were people you had to settle the score with.
Right. One of them being little Miss Edna's older brother. And the other? Mautellus.
Mautellus of the Five Lords?
The entire Glenwood continent is supposed to be under his protection, right? Except our baby boy toddled off somewhere, and right at that exact time, the Lord of Calamity shows up. Isn't that funny?
It can't be.
I didn't think it could be either. At first.
But if Mautellus really did become a Hellion and bind with Heldolf...
We'll need to confirm that's what happened.
And the only way to do that is to approach him directly.
Maybe, but we need to be able to stand against Heldolf's domain, or we're sunk.
And that's where I come in. If you'll let me fill the Dezel-shaped hole in your group, together we should be strong enough. How about it? It's in all our best interests, right?
What do you believe we should do?
Saray. Oh, what were we talking about again?
Hey, can I have the floor?
Huh?
Hey! I thought you had good to do in the world! Keep moping and crying, and I'll chain you up so tight you can't even breathe! That's what he said. Oh, and he asked me to kick your ass a little too while I was at it. And then I told him I'd do my best out there. And so that's why I'm damn well gonna do my best out there. Why am I crying like this?
Rose.
He was really, really glad he got to travel with all of you. And I didn't even notice. But in the end, he was smiling. If only I talked with him more. Oh, forget it. I'm done.
Thank you for delivering his message to us. He was a kind watchdog up until the very end.
I'll say.
Guess you'll be okay from now on, huh, Rose?
I'm okay. Are you okay?
All right, let's go.
Hold your horses! Don't I get a pact thingy?
Oh.
Alrighty. So, now what do we do?
Just as planned. We're heading to Glavend Basin.
Since it's the place where we first met Heldolf.
Glavend Basin, huh? Here we go!
Remember, we're getting up early again tomorrow.
Ancient.
Whoa! He did my...
What the heck?
I made it.
What?
Well,
It's
fair play.
you
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
buddy, with
Well, no, me, no. But, yeah,
Well,
yeah,
oh,
you saw-
that's me.
That what?
you-
I will.
it's-
It's
You touch.
what? I'm
yeah,
Oh, no.
what?
They will. What? You don't.
Oh,
I don't.
this,
You.
that- Oh,
It's,
yeah.
it's you. Yeah,
And-
but yeah, that.
You said you'd fill in for Dezel, right?
A man never goes back on his word.
But can you really do it?
Oh, ho, ho. You doubt?
Yeah, but only
I said I was
We get how strong you are, but what about the spiritual? You don't have to go back and get it?
Not to worry. The shepherd takes those spiritual powers into his being. So there's nothing to worry about. Especially not with an able and handsome wind seraph like me.
All right then.
I won't let you...
I'll see to it you. I'm a little surprised.
You know you can...
Somehow.
Until...
Yeah,
Oh,
didn't
you...
we?
That's-
This. Hey, don't,
that's-
and
I-
don't. So,
Did Edna?
Nah, but he... It all might be too much for mere humans to bear.
I shouldn't have taken them along. Oh, it's so useless to say that now.
they could have stayed home in their rooms if they didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah, and I don't think either of them expect or want anyone to take responsibility for their being dragged.
Both of them seem so used to living with the Seraphim. Wonder if they were always like...
Saray and I were raised together ever since we were just.
There was a time when you were a baby?
That's rude. Too bad I'm not like that anymore, huh?
With their rich aroma and elegant sweet.
Done.
You, it's
Yeah.
your pick.
You,
Yeah,
you,
you can
Wha-
just as
wait.
well then.
Huh?
And
So then, now what do we do? It looks like Heldolf wasn't in Glavend.
I guess we'll have to search somewhere else.
But we'll need at least some clue.
Agreed. I hate
Hiding such a large amount of malevolence shouldn't...
Malevolence. I remember feeling an unusually strong...
When was that?
Right after we fought earlier. It was when we were heading back to Pendrago from the Guinevere Shrine.
So, maybe southwest?
All right.
You guys really gonna go on such a
Sounds like it's worth a look.
We've got nothing to look.
If this ends up being a waste of time,
Yeah, I'll keep...
This domain, it's so strong.
Heldolf is here. There's no mistaking it.
I'll protect you, Rose.
Final showdown, huh? Rise and don't let up!
Well
Shield
done.
it!
Not yet.
Not done yet!
Well done. I will fight evil. Sweet.
Let's do some fortune telling.
A ver, sí, que lo que no os pase a vosotros no pasa a nadie. ¿Qué? Sí, la tengo yo. No todo porque no cabía.
Whoa.
¿Qué?
Heldolf!
Whoa, okay, yeah, he's freaky strong.
This won't go like last time.
I certainly hope that it won't.
What do you mean?
Do you think it's coincidence that you've encountered Hellion's domains at every turn?
So what? This was all your doing? Is that what you want to say?
Is this your idea of being merciful?
You know, he used to be a general. There's no telling what he's really plotting.
Is he trying to negotiate?
Be on your guard, Saray.
Yeah, he's capable of anything.
How a man who once grieved over the loss of his family could change so completely. It's spooky.
Time flows differently for a man who lives in loneliness and sorrow.
So, how are we supposed to find out if this guy really did bind with Nautelis?
We'll just have to fight him head on.
You got a death wish?
If not that, then what?
Tell me something, Heldolf. Are you...
What's so damn funny?
You talk far too much. I am the Lord of Calamity, and thou art the Shepherd. The meeting of the two is, by definition, conflict. Do you not agree?
Saray!
Here he comes, everyone!
Ezra and Crimson!
Go on, Shepherd. Show me what a vessel you are.
I won't be pushed over that easily!
We're definitely outclassed, but...
We got
will
this!
fight evil!
Hard to believe you're the same rosy-cheeked youth as before.
You like that?
Are you happy?
Huh?
Keep fighting like this, and you'll strike me down. Can't you feel it? Is that not what you truly wish inside?
What are you saying?
You yearn for it. You crave it. Would you drown in this fountain of ecstasy you have created?
Lila! It's time to settle this!
What's wrong?
Saray, if you finish this here, can you be absolutely sure you will not regret it later?
That's right. Did we really come all this way just to smack old Kitty Beard around? Or was there something else?
As you know, to quell the Lord of Calamity is the duty of the Shepherd. That is not incorrect.
Is he challenging us? Do it if we can?
No.
The bastard's up to something.
Simone,
Yes.
dispose of them.
An illusory art!
Look out, everyone!
You're too late. My, you're finally putting some effort into it. How long do you think your malevolence can isolate him?
For one of his strength, probably only about 10 minutes. I apologize.
It will do.
What have you done, Heldolf?
Get ready!
Catching flames! Shatterfang! Flowing surge! I will smite evil! Be gone!
My path! Excuse you! Here I go! Banquet of flames! Concerto Inferno! Here goes! Come hither!
Don't tell me the tables have turned.
I got you! Crimson Axe!
Flames of fury! Yes, that's the
Ready,
way!
go!
Flames!
Sonic Thrust!
Victory was close,
is the
yet
word.
now only anxiety and impending doom.
Saray! Don't let your emotions waver. He's...
Lila!
Still you interfere?
Quick circle! Vethmis Mioma! Lila, Heldolf is trying to manipulate me while I'm still missing the full picture. Is that what you're trying to say? At this rate, he's just going to keep needling me. I'm a plaything to him.
Saray, I understand.
You've got to help every...
You're not getting away.
Fear the storm! Crimson Edge!
End of the line. That one!
Yeah!
Underestimated
We
me.
just have to find a weak point! Be gone!
Here goes!
Destruction!
Yeah! I got you! Lion's Howl!
Here goes!
Yeah!
Destruction!
Let's knock him back with a hidden art!
Excuse you!
Lion's Howl. Don't make me
Slice
laugh.
through air!
Under destruction. Ready! Lion's
I'm
Howl!
in the right spot! Saray!
Do not resist.
No! I will never give up!
Do you not realize how warped it is to struggle so?
What?
Simone, release the squire.
At once.
Ow! What on...
Prepare to see just what your resistance has earned you, Shepherd.
No!
And that was his fatal mistake, wasn't it, Lila? Resist this, dumbass!
Do you really plan to slay her? A seraph?
Killing is my business. Or did you forget?
Simone.
Very well, as you wish.
What?
Rose!
Toying with you has lost its charm. Shepherd Saray, work under me. Should we not bring this world back to the way it was, together?
What?
Walking a path alongside the Lord of Calamity can only lead to malevolence. Surely you—
And what is so strange about that? Malevolence will always be with us. It can only be dispelled by the scant few who hold the power of purification. Are you saying that's the way things should be?
Hellions only bring pain to humans and seraphim alike.
And so it is therefore natural to resist malevolence? Absurd. Those who resist malevolence, and those who embrace it. Who do you think suffers more? The answer should be right in front of you by now.
Heldolf!
Just because he can't stand the heartache of living, he thinks everyone else is the same way.
Shepherd Saray, I repeat once more, join me. For too long have the Seraphim been forced to fight the Malevolence. Too long have they been chained, toiling away at their blessings. Let us restore them to their rightful form as Hellions.
I refuse.
Then let us finish our battle once and for all.
I refuse that as well. This is not the time.
So you say. But one day you will discover it for yourself, the true nature of humans and Seraphim in this world.
No mistake. That bearded menace is connected to Mautellus. When we were trapped by his malevolence, I felt a presence.
But there wasn't even a trace of Mautellus back then.
Think about it. What if you were convinced you couldn't see something, but it was right under your nose?
It's something we see all the time and yet never notice.
This?
The ground?
You mean the Hellion could be using the continent of Glenwood itself as a vessel?
Right. There's only one guy out there who'd be capable of pulling it off.
But if that's the case...
Even if all this is true, is it possible to purify the land itself? If Heldalf were the vessel, it would make a lot more sense. But if the Earth is the vessel, why would Mautellus also be connected to Heldalf?
Let's find Mautellus. If it's true that Heldalf is connected to Mautellus, who's become a Hellion using the Earth as a vessel, then so long as we don't purify Mautellus, we'll never be able to quell Heldalf.
But even with all the legends of Mautellus we've collected, there hasn't been a single clue as to his whereabouts.
We should search for Maven.
Old Man Maven?
That's right. He was journeying to study the legends surrounding Mautellus as well.
We don't have a clue, but he just might.
Yeah, but how are we supposed to find him?
I have an inkling. Let's go meet with the ones who protect the ruin of Logren and see what they think.
Then it's been decided. Let's get packing, Meebo.
All right. Just stop that.
Hey, are you okay with this?
I trust him, though it is a gamble.
Interesante.
Saray, I'm
Oh,
counting
holy
on
waters, heal our wounds! Who's
Who's next?
Push yourself,
strong
Lila.
enough.
May your knowledge...
That did it.
I better get it.
Take this!
Fight the malevolent! Resilient aim!
Glimmer Dragon! Who's next? Go get him! Glimmer Dragon!
So tell me, how does
can't afford to hold back. Let's do this! I can't believe there's a Hellion this big.
Its colossal size alone is a threat. Watch yourself.
Solid Frost! Howling Dreams! First blow! Bring these demons!
That was unexpectedly tough.
Now this'll be a good time.
Hear the storm! Get on! Solid Frost!
Ready? Prepare yourself! Jade Luminescence!
You're gonna get bit!
Surge and Water!
Gotcha!
Let's get right! You can learn a lot by running into things. Stand strong!
Constrictor! Purgatory! Here I go!
It's time! Howling Blade, Full Tempest! Hang on, everyone!
Gonna feel the burn! Radiant heat! What a joke! You may feel it!
Purification complete! Stand strong!
Gonna feel the burn!
May your knowledge be on you! Mind Blade!
Concentrate!
You're gonna get bit!
Glimmer
Will
Dragon!
be gone!
Vision Fire!
Glimmer Dragon!
Gonna feel the burn!
You were quite strong.
Hazlo mucho. Aquí.
Maven!
Old man!
Hey there, Saray. Young lady. You look well.
Glad we found you. Have you learned anything about Maltellus?
Right down to brass tacks, I see. Nothing much, I'm afraid.
Listen, Maven.
Son jodidos.
I do understand this infringes on the taboo. But Saray is the only shepherd we have right now. Please, I ask you to lend him your power so that he may walk his path without regrets.
Maven, you can really hear them?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Storyteller, we need you.
I see. So this man is the current storyteller of time.
Storyteller?
You must really be in a bind this time, huh?
I won't say we aren't.
I shall lend you my power. But you do know what that means, don't you?
Yes.
You're a scary one, lass.
Well, I'm lost.
Seriously. Lila, Maven, can someone please explain what's going on?
Now, hang on a minute. Do you understand how momentous of a decision you're presenting me with here?
Wait a minute. Is this the taboo Lila mentioned earlier?
That's correct. But as an explorer, I'll give you a bit of advice. If it doesn't all add up, the sensible conclusion is that you're missing a piece somewhere. Also, relics are not only to be found in ruins. Remember that.
Are you talking about the Earth in Historia?
It's true, we only got bits and chunks out of those.
What is it you know?
For now, just search and trust your hunches. Everything else starts from there.
You never could give a straight answer.
I'll be sticking around here. Come back once you're satisfied in your search.
Got it. We'll be back.
Thanks a lot, old man.
A holy woman, huh? Terrifying.
Terrifying? Why?
A chaste young shepherd boy wouldn't understand, would he?
I guess not.
That's a funny thing they've got here. A doll inside of a doll.
Oh? You see them a lot in...
You don't think... Maybe it's meant to symbolize...
Whoa!
But... What?
Huh?
But... So,
Tenía que haber subido con esto, se supone. No hemos gastado.
if we can just obtain some mithril, we could have weapons and armor made from it.
Bosque Arundai. Sí, pues sí que es importante.
Agil, find anything in—
Sure did, boss. Remember—
Earth and Historia! Did you—
We did, but we were—
Someone besides Saray?
The guy that brought it is a priest who's studying—
Archaeology?
I'm not really sure, but he has published—
Oh, man!
I'm interested in his—
Could you try—
And who's this
As far as I know, he went to the Litwurg Bearwoods near
That's pretty dangerous.
Though I do understand how he—
I'm a bit worried.
Muchas gracias, Tento. Buscar fundaciones restantes. Vale, aquí había una tortuga, ¿no? Que ya está. También hay un cofre de estos. Sí, ya está ya. Vale. Santa. Mierda. Vale, ¿por aquí algo más? No.
story. But what's that? Is
Punto guardado. Este es el famoso. Ahí lo vemos, ¿no? Aquí no creo que sea. Está con el desviado.
Ate the iris gem? That sounds like a Hellion. I mean, one hopes.
I hate busy work like this.
we can't afford to hold back.
Shining
Let's
mirror!
do this. What? Gale Force. May your knowledge speak for you.
Gonna feel the burn.
Radiant Crimson Edge.
Torrents of wind. Forces of nature.
Eagle and Scat.
Horizon storm. You're gonna get bit.
Multiple currents.
Vision fang.
Yeah. My
Ready?
enemy.
Torrents of wind. Forces of nature! Horizon storm! Ready for dirty dancing? Hellgate! Ready for dirty dancing?
Blink circle!
Sleeping dragon!
Hellgate! Magnetic field!
Try this
Shield stinger!
No escape! Crimson
Gonna
Edge!
feel the burn!
Mind Flayer!
Radiant heat! Gale force!
Serpent of
Windlass.
Water!
Gonna feel the
Freezing
burn!
Strike! No escape!
Radiant heat! Radiant fit!
Shatterfang!
Vision
Ready?
Fang! Gonna feel the burn!
Searching Current!
Radiant heat! You may feel a slight numbness! Guard decay! Torrents of wind! Forces of nature! Horizon storm! Gale force! Windlass. Magnetic fields! Shield stinger! You may feel a slight numbness!
Aqua
Guard decay! Magnetic fields! Shield stinger!
Flash! What a formidable opponent!
Why does it smell like that?
We can't hold back if we want to win! A Goblin Lord! Which means that it's totally awesome at riding that thing! Figured you'd say that.
Go get him!
You're gonna get
I
fit!
Freeze Lancer!
You're gonna get fit!
Alright!
Keep it up!
Go under!
Magnetic field!
Hit me!
Multiple current!
Magnetic field!
Shatterfang!
Shield stinger!
Dance Embers!
Ready for dinner! You may feel a slight numbness!
Crimson Edge!
How about that?
Glimmer
You're gonna get fit!
Lion's Howl! Not yet!
Magnetic fields! Shield stinger! Gonna feel the burn!
Go under!
Ain't you overdoing it a bit there?
Boom! Earth and Historia! What was that? That baby?
That can't be real, can it, Lila? How could anything like that happen?
The Earth and Historia record the events of the past.
So, that really happened?
And it wasn't just some random tragedy. You couldn't do something like that without using seraphic arts.
You mean a Hellion or Seraph used an art on humans?
Most likely for revenge.
Pretty disturbing art. Nah, more like pretty disturbing art user.
But his family had nothing to do with this.
Maybe the goal was to rob him of his purpose in life. Way more brutal than just walking up and killing him.
But surely no one deserves that kind of treatment.
Come, Zavir!
You're gonna get
Come
fit!
forth!
Vision Fang!
Try this! Hang on, everyone! Sweet dreams!
Who's next?
Welcome!
This is nothing.
Muy bien.